Hello, 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 and welcome here. Another one. It's Sunday, 4:30 in the British time, a little after. And, well, it is, if you have these odd racing times, you always know that it's time for ICR. It is back. I'm very happy that it's back, and just like in last season, in season 7, that was definitely completed. I'm not alone. I'm together with Acids again. Hello, Acids.
Hello, hello.
Okay, quick question for chat if the ping has been done already. I'm not sure. I don't think so, actually. Nope, I just sent, but no ping yet because I can't ping. Well, quick question. Is Acids audible or is he too quiet?
I am here.
Okay.
I'm just trying to work out the lobby at the moment.
I actually gotta make you a little louder on my end and quieter in OBS again. Okay. We are currently still waiting for all drivers to get into the lobby, which is happening right now. Currently we have 11 out of, I don't know how many actually signed up. Let's check that. 14 have signed up, if I see that correctly. Let me check that. Viewer reactions. Okay, 13, because Acids is not driving. The ping is there, so hello everybody. Okay, gotta make some advertising. Okay, it's time to ready up. So it's time to also guess what idiot accidentally pressed the intro button too early. Yikes. Okay. But now actually I would say very soon it's time to play the intro. Oh, it was the wrong intro actually, so not too bad. Now, actually, let's freaking go. Okay, that was a little, a little badly cropped, but anyways, we are here. We want to watch some beautiful racing, which we will do today here at Yas Marina Circuit. Abu Dhabi as a season opener is quite unusual, but we will have it anyways. 16 corners, first Grand Prix in 2009, and 29 laps to do. Over 5.281 kilometers, but those laps will be put in later on, because now it is time to watch the qualifying. And we can see that Phoenix has just left his pit box. Oh, and there's an Aston already out in front of him. That's Bjarne Olsen. And well, Acids, what do you expect from the season? Something like this? Just Phoenix driving into the wall?
Well, what do we expect from the season? We've not been out on track for a while. It's sort of a season of getting more drivers in, obviously, kicking off with 12. We finished with 6 last time in season 7. So definitely on that, and we hope attendances will be more and more. But who will be the quickest out there? I do not know. It could literally be anyone. So much has changed since we were last here on the track. Nico, I think, is out first. So he, the champion from last season, I must say, will set the first benchmark.
Yeah, and right behind him, you can see Varun. No, that's not Varun, that is Happy Man, actually. Varun is still in his pit, still in his garage. And I hope that graphics are working well this time. On the right side you don't see something yet because I didn't program the Python yet. And it was a little buggy last time, so let's see how it is working this time out. But now let's focus on the actual fun. Yeah, okay, you can hear the Formula 1 game, that is great. I learned that I can make it like, yeah, this louder, this amount. And the Ferrari engine is still not the most beautiful engine, in my opinion. What do you think, Ace?
What engine was that, sorry?
The Ferrari engine. I don't like the sound. What do you think?
In real life, I do. But in the game, well, I can't actually hear it at the moment for whatever reason. My game audio is dead, so it's a long time since I've heard it in the game. But not a
You could look at my stream.
fan of the engine noises in the game. Audio settings.
Yeah,
it was at 0.
You could try look at my Discord stream.
I've got my audio there right now.
Yeah, okay,
Still
Nico,
really
right now setting a benchmark. I should enable updater, actually. We can also try if this works. Nope. Okay. Then it doesn't work, apparently. Nico, on his lap, currently in sector 2. Going here into this long left-hander, which used to be a chicane. And just an awful corner combination in total. Let's have a look what the benchmark of the Haas driver will be. Oh, Bjarne Olsen's actually the first to set the benchmark here in this season. With a 1 minute 22.5. Let's see what Nico can say about this. Oh, very close to go over the line there, but still a valid lap. 0.2 over. And he goes... Oh, Happy Man goes... Oh no, that was BP in the room, actually. So that one name that we couldn't pronounce yesterday properly is the next one to go... was the next one to set a new benchmark. Ollie Matthews puts himself into 4th. And the next one is that.
I forgot the Racing League tools. I'm going to do it now, just so you are aware.
Yeah. Okay, and invalid lap for Kevin O'Reilly. So no point of interest there to watch the lap, and ABC has started a lap. And well, reported it quite quickly. Phoenix is on an out lap. And the gap between Bjarne Olsen and BP in the room is actually really, really close, I must say. And Varun is on a lap. 58 seconds in the second sector. Oh, and that was a big mistake. That was quite the big mistake here from Varun, who immediately aborts it. So let's have a look at that again. And look at how he nearly lost it completely there. Wow, that is that was a moment, definitely for him. As HV Risen has an invalid lap. And, well, yeah, you can see. Nothing to be put on the leaderboard for him. And Phoenix in the Red Bull. Am I tripping, or was someone else in the Red Bull?
The gamers in the Red Bull, as well as Phoenix. The gamer's not meant to be in the Red Bull, he's meant to be in the McLaren, so that'll have to be changed after the race. But Phoenix sets a lap now, he's at the back. Knowing they're competitive, I'm sure that's just a warm-up lap.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. That was another warm-up lap, just an additional one, as the gamer is driving the wrong car into the pit lane. He should be the teammate of this guy here, Kevin O'Reilly. but he's currently driving in the car of the Red Bull. BP in the room is now in the pit, so nearly everybody is. Phoenix is on a push lap, 0.1 seconds up. Where can he put it? That's the question that no one asked, except me. So let's find out. Now 0.1 seconds up to his personal best time, but well, it is 5 seconds slow, and he probably made a mistake somewhere here in this sector number 3. The Red Bull was quite delighted about in the past, just saying 2021, and that looked horribly slow there from Phoenix. And the lap isn't an improvement at all for him. So I don't want to be too quick on assumptions, but I think this is just his pace, actually. As Varun has started a lap, as it looks like. Yes, he did. And he will show us the circuit now. Using this curb here into the late braking of the chicane, a little bit of locking up the tire and a little bit of oversteer on the exit there. And late braking here for the chicane. Get a wide entry into this corner to get as much speed as possible. Open the DRS here. And there is someone that has to make way now. That is a Mercedes of BP in the room, our current pole sitter, and the Red Bull, who is in the way. I think that was Phoenix. So probably a penalty coming his way. Yeah, it was Phoenix. If you look at the track map, you can see position 6 at that exact location. But no other car in the way for Varun anymore. And with someone blocking his way, he goes 4th, so still potential in that lap as Nico goes over the line and puts on a new provisional pole position time. Great lap from him.
1:22.4, then that's the quickest we have seen so far. That beats BP in the room by about 1/10 of a second. We've only got 7 times on the board. 2, I think, are on a flying lap, and that's Kevin O'Reilly and ABC123. ABC's invalid. Kevin, I think, would be next across the line with a lap.
That is Kevin O'Reilly, actually, the next one to put in a lap. That isn't an out lap. So still quite a way. So, Kevin, show us how you drive the 3rd sector of the Yas Marina Circuit, which has 16 corners in total. And wow, that was some tight steering in, making the car lose control lose grip for just a moment. But that was probably tactical. Here he does it again, so very sharp steering technique here for Kevin O'Reilly. Oh, and that might have been over the line, but trackman hasn't turned red, so still valid. Oh, but he goes in. So not happy with his own lap here. So let's
I can confirm it was invalid for him as well.
Has already set a lap on his run here. And Bjarne Olsen is about to start one. Oh, a little bit of locking. And BP in the room takes back pole position. And wow, what a statement. 3 tenths up to Nico, who has got provisional pole for a little bit before. So well, that has happened. Oli Matthews, his lap is invalid. Happy Man is on a valid lap, about to finish it. And, well, improvement in time, but no improvement in position for him. And this is...
Mercedes 1-2.
Yeah, HV Risen has gone second. And also quite close. And wait, the gamer is on wet tires. What? Excuse me? Yeah, he is on wet tires indeed.
Yep. Maybe getting used to the steering, I don't know. Yeah.
I think he might be quite... Yeah, no, Phoenix was the one who wasn't the quickest, so... Interesting stuff here happening. The right Carl. He's on a lap. So let's check his one out. I'll have a look at the times that Happy Man is setting currently. But they don't look to be push times. So the right Carl, next one. Put a time on the leaderboard. What can you do? Oh, there was some carbon flying. ABC is quite slow in the second sector currently. And, well, right Carl puts himself into another position. Yeah, an ABC here. Going quite slowly. And still, gamer on wet tires. He hasn't gone into the pit lane. Must be some new technique in the game. Danielson, no push up for him currently. And the red Carl is not pushing either. So we won't see many times getting slotted in the foreseeable future, as everybody's getting prepared for this final run for this qualifying. We have 4 minutes left on the timer, which you can't see currently because this guy is causing yellow flags all over the place and hiding the qualifying timer. Well, well, well. And Phoenix F92. Agro Alfie has joined us. Didn't know he was on the... Oh yeah, he was on the grid, right? He joined Alpine. Didn't he?
Who?
Agro Alfie.
He's a reserve.
Ah, he's reserve. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Phoenix. Plus 0.3. On his personal best time, so no improvement foreseeable there. And Bokes has joined us as well with only 3 minutes left in this qualifying, so for these two lads, everything counts. And they only have 1 lap to do. And quick question for you, Acids. Who do you think will be our pole sitter? Because, well, both Mercedes are quite close to each other currently.
I do think it will be one of the two Mercedes. I think 2 tenths is quite a lot to pick up for P3 and Nico and P4, 3 tenths behind. It will be one of them 4, I think. Yeah, but I'm going towards one of the top 2. Who? I'll tell you, it will be a Mercedes. I'll tell you that.
Okay, Alfie has left the session again. But he's appearing on the leaderboard. Okay, interesting. So let's see. Varun is on an out lap, so he's the next one to start a lap. And Bokes has just appeared on the leaderboard in the 12th, and he has only 1 minute 56 left. So you gotta hurry up now, Bokes. And Varun starting a lap. His final run here for the Racing Bull driver. Alfie rejoined us again. What position can the Racing Bull get? Or will he improve at all? We will see. I can see that Nico apparently has set a purple sector. Oh no, that's the best time. Okay. Okay, I thought for a moment. And
Varun didn't look the quickest through that chicane. I must say, at the first part of the chicane, his rear looked like it slipped out a bit going through the first part of the corner. Let's see if that impacts his lap.
yeah, definitely. Oh, and a spin for Varun! A spin for Varun. That was it with his qualifying. People just going past now. That was a Mercedes. On an outlap though. So wow. And there was a McLaren. Who's going to go on a lap. And I think that's Kevin O'Reilly actually. Phoenix, well, finally soft tire, but I don't think there's much coming from him anymore. And the Gamer is actually the next one to slot in a time. In this final stage of qualifying, we have 3, 2, 1, and qualifying is over. Now there's 3 minutes left for everybody to slot in another lap. And Nico already retiring, so we won't see another time from him. And the Gamer, 70-10, his final attempt for this, in this qualifying, he will put himself, oh, not far up, but past his teammate at least. So, next one, ABC. H3 Risen has drawn out of the qualifying battle, but BP in the room has one word to say. Is this the pole time? And it's probably 1 minute 21.9, or is the Aston Martin going past? No. Not even improving his own time. Just
Kevin O'Reilly to go.
Well, that's it with qualifying. BP in the room takes the first pole position here in ICR Season 8. And it's a Mercedes 1-2 on the grid. And this is how it looks behind them. Focus and Agralfi, who have joined late, have not set a time and will therefore start from the back. Here are all incidents shown. And we will be back in a moment when the race will commence. And we can actually have a quick look again at the rune spin, which has cost him his qualifying run here going in. And just too early on acceleration and slowly losing grip. He didn't really realize it probably that it happened until it was too late for him to react to it. Yet, here we are. And there we go. We are here in the paddock again. Now looking at people, we can actually look at the tire stacks that are shown in the garages. We can, because they update actually with their strategy, so we can look at Varun and HV Risen actually. No, Gamer is that. The Gamer 7010. I see hearts and hearts. And then the other pit boxes we can't see it. So let's quickly check out how this looks here. And there we go, it is time for the formation lap. We are here for the first round of Season 8 in ICR. I'm excited, the game is so excited that it's lagging even. Great stuff.
Interesting to see everyone on mediums though, apart from second, third and fourth. So I'm kind of expecting BP to go away with the lead in the first part of the race, as the 3 cars behind him are on the hard tyres. The likes of Nico and Ollie will be looking to overtake Cal and the likes on hard tyres. I think the Mercedes and Aston Martin on hard tyres will be pretty strong in the first part of this race, and they'll have the pace in the second part of the race. It's going to be interesting regarding strategy in the top 5 or 6, but a safety car or something like that could throw a spanner in the works for anyone's strategy. And we know in F124, it's very likely we're going to get an intervention like that. But we've got 14 cars on the grid now. Hopefully, no one crashes. Hopefully, it's all clean. We're near the end of the formation lap now.
Yeah, definitely. Really hoping for something clean. And you can see Alfie has quite a gap here to the field, as he is now entering the third sector, whilst BP in the room is already arriving at the end of the Yas Marina Circuit. So, tell me, Ace, are you excited?
I am indeed. First race of the season, first race of 2025. It's a Mercedes 1-2.
Quickly checking my pulse. It has been 84 7 minutes ago, and I feel it going up. Oh, has BP in the room been disqualified? Kevin already as well. Phoenix is grayed out. 93 is my pulse.
Correctly.
So now, we go ready for the first race in this season. I don't see the lights. And we're going! Abu Dhabi here, we had no lights, but still, they are going. BP in the room gets a great start. Bjarne Olsen here, gets attacked by HV Risen. And he has to go off track, but it looks to be clean so far. No big collisions here, there's a Haas fighting, and I should actually enable the interval gaps here. And we see Nico in a dive, and there's Varun going past the Haas driver. But it looks to be quite clean so far. And
it does indeed.
A happy man here, going past the McLaren of Kevin O'Reilly, or is he? Oh, there's Red Bull coming from behind! Phoenix completely missing his braking point and pushing a couple drivers off. There was the right car who has gone off. So I think the question who is at fault is an easy one. I would blame it on Phoenix, who now attempts an overtake on the Ferrari of Bocus with a damaged front wing.
Alfie up into ninth. That's a very good start for him in the McLaren, obviously without.
And look at Bocus, really desperate to get past there.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the Williams of the right car going through. Nice double overtake from him here. But Phoenix is holding against it. Oh, he's pushing both of them off. Oh, this will get complaints over complaints after the race.
That being the league overtake for the Williams. Maybe that's why he's given the place back. He's taking it right back though.
I don't think it was on his own will or on his own assets, if depending on what name you like to use. And now that it has come down, we can look at the start again. Here we go. Oh, that was after the start, actually. So, yeah, you can see here the dive from Varun onto Nico. That was still in the picture. And now we have a double Mercedes lead. And ABC has gone past Alfie. Oh, and there. Double battle here. One Alpine wants to go past. And here is Happy Man against the Gamer. The Gamer is the one defending. And he couldn't make it past. The right Carl, the first one to get track limit time penalties. As it looks to be an issue for him. And HV Risen claims the fastest lap from his teammate. Someone had a little bit of traction issues there. Looked to be the right Carl, actually. HV Risen. Oh yeah, he's getting close to his teammate. But I don't think that he will do any stuff that he doesn't make up with the teammates before doing it, like an overtake, which will be an easy DRS pass now. How often do you think will we see those DRS passes here today?
Yeah, we definitely will. 2 consecutive back straights with drivers very closely matched in terms of pace. I think we're going to see a case of one driver's going to overtake, then on the next lap it's going to happen again. Here goes BP in the room, regains lead, and I'm doing all this without having a leaderboard on my screen because it has broken and it's not appearing. I'm using your stream to use this, and Harrison very close the back of BP through this section of top 5, extremely close to one another here.
Yeah. Track map has died, probably because of formation lap, so...
On-screen display has also died.
Great. Luckily, Race Controls put out a patch for that issue, so we don't have the version of it.
Disconnected.
If it's still in beta. Yeah, time to... I will probably have to use SQL after. And... oh yeah, Varun is out.
Oh,
Varun is out, actually. I haven't seen that. What happened to him? Oh, did he crash there on the inside? And he's left.
Maybe a pit lane retirement.
Could be, yes.
No sign of yellow flag.
Oh,
or
there.
safety car.
There it was. On the left.
Ooh.
You could see him for a moment there on the left. And I will enable the in-game track map now, since we don't have the one on the side of the screen, and BP in the room is getting attacked by a teammate, and now the Aston of Bjarne Olsen is also giving it a shot. But unsuccessful for now, as BP in the room makes a mistake, and Bjarne Olsen is side by side again. They go here for the dive! Oh, and little... there could have been contact, but I don't think there was. It was a hard battle, but still a fair one. Good job on those two for maintaining this. Clean. Oh, and look at BP in the room. Still sticking it close after being overtaken here by the Aston Martin. And there we are back. The right car is past Edgar Alfie meanwhile, as Bjarne Olsen is giving the lead a shot, but makes a big mistake. And the Mercedes nearly goes into him, and I think that Alfie has had a crash. Yes, he had. And there was the right car as well, so definitely collision between them. There's half a front wing missing on the Williams, and an entire front wing missing on the McLaren, as Bjarne Olsen has now successfully gotten into the lead. So much stuff happening here currently. Oh, but HV Risen isn't done yet. He's trying to gain the lead back. And he does quite easily with the help of DRS, so someone didn't think about DRS zones properly here.
We talked about this a couple of laps ago, and the pattern repeats, really.
It does.
Around this circuit can get quite predictable. Of course, Yas Martin down into second. He did take the lead. He was P3 earlier, so it does throw a few surprises here and there.
And Alfie's out.
When
Alfie's out on the side of the track.
Down at turn 9.
Yeah. Maybe Phoenix. No, Phoenix wasn't even quick enough to catch that. He was here on the right side of the wall. So probably loss of traction with the front wing gone, as Bjarne Olsen is passed and into the lead, or is he? Getting a little bump from the Aston. Oh, and look at how close he is. Oh, actually DRS for the Aston, and look at this. They're just... wow. The Mercedes
so
is
close.
nipping the diffuser of the Aston, but not actually quicker than him, because, well, Olsen had DRS. But now he will be quicker.
Wait for the second DRS zone.
Yeah, as the Mercedes has DRS this time. And will it be an easy pass? Yeah, it will. Oh, and BP in the room. Late dive from him. And what a dive it is. It is successful. Or is it? Yeah, the inside is slower on the exit of this corner. And Bjarne Olsen was the quicker one coming out of it and maintains P2 at least. And look at that dive here. Whoop! Just suddenly going there. Incredible, incredible move here. And then the Aston is quicker on the exit. Oh, that was a nice freeze there. And the right Carl is past Bocus. Bjarne Olsen again looking for the lead, and he is attempting another move here. Oh, will he get DRS this time? He was quite far ahead. Yes, he does, and into the lead with DRS once again, but last lap it didn't really help because the Mercedes just stayed close as Nico is close to BP in the room now, going for the inside. Oh, will this work? It does. Nico up into podium positions. For now. Because they're still fighting here. Bjarne Olsen gets overtaken again and Nico maintains podium position. Olsen doesn't maintain a lead position. That's quite an exciting race, isn't it?
Definitely is. Nico, as you said, up into podium positions. BP in the room now down to P4. He definitely wasn't hoping for that. His teammates in the lead, though. Maybe teamwork. Will it make the dream work? Will they be able to regain their 1-2? We're only crossing the line for lap 8 now, so we've still got about 20 laps to go. And, of course, a round of pit stops. This is very promising and exciting from the front 5 so far. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Can Danielson make a move on the outside before the DRS? He's trying for it on the outside. Would he make a switch back, get a better exit onto the straight? The exits are about equal. DRS open. Will he wait for the second dash of DRS, or would he make it on the first straight? It looks like he's going for it on the first straight. He takes the lead, but Harrison will be back on the second straight. He will have the DRS to get straight back in that lead position. Here we go. DRS wide open on the inside, and he has retaken the lead.
As they had done quite a couple of times already. And the gamer gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Oh, and HV Risen also has one. I just didn't notice that at all. And now it has calmed down a little bit, which you can hear by us, well, not talking too much. People complaining about a watermark.
Simple branding, in my opinion.
Yep. And we get another overtake once again. Bjarne Olsen is passed again. This lead is switching more often than the metronome. He's switching sides.
Look at this. He's going to go straight back into the lead. Maybe I think the Aston Martin should do what the Mercedes have been doing in this race and waiting for the second dose of DRS, because it is a case of go past and then 5 seconds later you've lost the lead again. Obviously it keeps him in contention for the lead and it puts him up to pace, but maybe should he be trying at least to play this smarter, get a bit of tactics involved. Obviously BP is still down in 4th, and the race leader now with a time penalty, I assume, for track limits. That will throw a spanner into his works.
Yeah. So, well, technically the lead is on Bjarne Olsen currently.
Provisionally.
Yeah.
Let race lead. Will we see, though? This always happens in our races after the first round of pit stops. A really good battle always spreads out a bit. So I'm kind of wondering, will he drop back? Will he go and just win the race? It's very possible with the strategy. The Aston Martin once again overtaking for the lead. And I think it's just going to be history repeating itself down the next straight.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see. Oh, Björn Olsen. And he's overtaken again. This will happen, I guess, quite a few times in the future now, as keeping the room is starting to lose time on the leading pack. Can't go the pace anymore. Which is interesting, as he was pole sitter actually, and now he's not even able to keep up with the leading pack. And look at how much he's drifting. His tires are just gone, I believe.
I would look in racing league tools, but it's not connected to race, which is fun.
Wait, racing tools not connected.
It just says disconnected. It's not working.
That's great that racing tools is not connected.
It did qualifying.
It's fine, you see. Okay. I quickly just turn on sim up data recording so we can at least restore it. And Bjarne
Try and
Olsen.
restart it.
Oh, the right Cal. Up a position. Oh, and look at the Alpine here. Now going past right Cal, who just came fresh out of the pit lane, or... Oh. Yeah, no. He is past. I'm sure the right Cal will go past again quite soon. And here we still have this battle for the lead, as the pit stop phase has kicked off for those who run on medium tires. And talking about that, we can have a look at the tires. So place 1 and 2, or position 1 and 2, have hard tires on, so they will continue this for quite a while still. Meanwhile, Nico, DP in the room, and Kevin O'Reilly have to go to the pit lane, as Kevin just bit.
So then we will probably see them undercut those on hards,
yeah,
and have been those that have been on hards since the start of the race.
Yeah, Bokus just suddenly lost positions, which I got confused by. And the Gamer 7010 also into the pit lane. Happy Man. Yeah, Happy Man is past ABC. As Bokus drives into the pit lane, gets new tires. It's the hard compound. HV Risen is second place, on track now as well again for the millionth time in this race. Someone needs to make a counter out of that, how often they switch position.
When will Nico pit as well? That's something he's got to consider. The earlier he pits, the more time he'll gain on these front two with fresher tyres. But is the latter part of this race his priority instead of almost the short run? Does he just want to stick with them on track, keep pace? I don't know what his plan is. He looks like he's losing time compared to these front two, and the front two are fighting for on-track position as well.
Oh, and we got yellow flags here in the final sector. I believe that was Cal actually, but no damage, not visible one at least, as HV Risen again goes past the Aston.
It looks like he was let pass there by the Aston Martin.
Yeah, I mean, they have done this for how many times now in the last couple laps?
Since lap 1.
Yeah, quite often, to be honest. And the Gamer.
And here we go again.
Yeah. And there we go. Bjarne Olsen back into on-track lead as well. Oh man, when will this stop? Well, when they go for pit stop. So, lap 10 of 13, the medium runners have gone onto the hard compound, while Nico and people in the room are still going. So we can expect them to start pitting. The hard tire will be over in, I would say, 5 to 7 laps. They will start going for the medium. Perhaps even the soft tire, if they go the really, really long one. And
well, they could go to around lap 18, 19, go to mediums, but they could then go to maybe lap 22, an extra 3 laps and go softs, for example. We're seeing the medium runners pit around lap 12 or 13. So you'd think hard tire runners pit maybe even lap 16 or 17, but you think they should be able to go for longer than that. So their plan actually might be to go on the soft tires at the end to give them that extra pace
and have
to attack the front runners.
And Nico discovered a new way of leaving your pit box. He just teleported out of it. But now, here is HV Risen. Back into the lead, and Aces will be gone for a short while. So I will have to do this alone now. As BP in the room is fighting against the right call. He's past him, but the Williams is still very, very close. Oh. And Nico also fighting against Oli Matthews, and I don't think that the right call, not anywhere close to getting this back, as HV Risen is going into the pit lane, so the pit phase for the hard tire drivers, it has started. And Kevin O'Reilly has been overtaken by Happy Man. So HV Risen out of the pit lane now. Oh, the hell. He ghosted. Racing Bull of Varun is still there. Interesting. And Bjarne Olsen is now alone in the lead here. 19.6 seconds ahead of HV Risen. So we'll now have to look at the gap. Is it growing or is it going down? And as soon as it's constantly going down, it's time for Bjarne Olsen to go into the pits as well. And I think set time is beginning slowly. But you can also go for a little longer stint, because then you have the lasting one at the end of the race. And we just had a crash here. That is the Williams out of the race. The right call. Not in this anymore. Spun out probably out of the chicane. Oh man. Oh man. And immediately leaving this section as well, as Nico is now putting on the fastest lap on the fresh hard tire, not the fresh medium tire actually. Happy Man has left the session now as well. Focus has passed the Gamer with an easy DRS pass. Oh, and Cal is saying he killed himself. Yeah, Happy Man has been kicked out of the session. I don't know if I have him as a friend, because Will is well, AFK right now. Let's quickly check if I have him. Do I have him? I don't think so. Nope. No Happy Man here. And there we go. Bjarne Olsen now also going for the pit. And Nico again setting another fastest lap. This means that the Haas is up into the lead. And HV Risen, who has catched up to the Haas, is right behind him. And Bjarne Olsen has lost big on HV Risen, who he was incredibly close to before the pit stop phase. And now there's like a 3 to 4 second gap now that has been built up in just these 2 laps of someone pitting and the other one not pitting. And there we go. I just got an invite. I will quickly, like a friend request, so I will quickly invite him. So I have to refresh this one here so that I can invite him. There we go.
I'm back.
Yeah, Happy Man has been kicked, but I re-invited him now. And Nico up into the lead against HV Risen. Who will take this lead? And it is Nico, who can get the lead back. Oh god, and Happy Man is back.
Good. Oh, what happened to Cal?
And Bjarne Olsen, he has pitted like 2 laps after HV Risen. HV Risen was on lap 15, and now Bjarne Olsen on lap 17. And that has cost him 3 seconds. Which he might gain back at the end, because then he will have the fresher tire.
Oh, someone spun there on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
Was that a pitched car?
That's just for Rune's. That's for Rune's car.
Oh. Oh, okay. That caught me off for a moment.
Yeah, the right cal has spun out on the exit of the chicane. No, Mom, don't use the vacuum cleaner now. Please don't. As HV Risen goes into the lead again. Oh god, man. And
here comes Nico.
That is Bokus into the wall as Nico has gone an easy DRS pass. And Happy Man retired and left now. Was it on purpose this time? No. Oh, it was on purpose indeed. Just retired on track, I believe. And 3 second time penalty for HV Risen again. Oh, that's not good, man. 9 seconds already in total for him, so that will put him at least into P5. And there is
not very good.
Bokus with a damaged front wing in the pit lane. Oh, he hasn't swapped it. He hasn't swapped his front wing.
No.
Oh man, that's oh god, that's awful.
That isn't very good for him. Obviously, he finishes now. He gets points. But no, that's not what he wanted. 10 laps to go. Here comes back into the lead. But I'm sure he's going to lose it in 10 seconds time. Let's take a look. Here comes Nico out of the chicane. Equal on exit. Nico has more ERS to deploy. There we go. Straight back past.
Oh, my mouse can vacuum clean out. Oh god, apologies if there's a noise in the background, but you should make noise now for BP in the room. Defending his position against Ollie Matthews. No, actually going past. Well, he has a time penalty, so yeah, another car there. I'm just standing on the side of the track, man. Game, despawn them. Well. Okay, we got 2 Racing Bulls now just lying on the side of the truck. That's great.
That's what we want.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they do it in real life, like 50 years ago. Or 70. I don't know. There was another Racing Bull on the pit exit there. I mean, you can drive through it, but still quite distracting to have it there. And HV Risen. Well, yeah, using the smaller part of where he can go past. And Nico is back into the lead again. This will happen quite a few times.
Surprise. Here we go then, back into the straight part. That's what I'll call it anyway, out of the hairpin.
Yeah.
Harrison
Phoenix.
stay behind in the first straight. Will he go for it again? Next has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Is he going to make a move on the inside? He's hanging back this time.
Trying to get the DRS for the next straight. So this has here. Oh, I just noticed it actually has the Toyota Gazoo sponsoring as well, which HV Risen won't look at now anymore since he is ahead again. And, well, we have 8 laps left of this.
Oh, there's a car. That's happening.
And Bjarne Olsen, I just noticed, yeah, he is starting to catch up actually. Only 2 seconds of a gap now anymore. That's 1 second less already. And he needed barely under 4, yeah, now 5 laps for like a second. So in 5 laps he might be in the DRS window and might just be a part of this leading battle. Of the battle for the win.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Nico. Going for the lead once again, the millionth time in this race. Oh, and Nico's in the lead. And I still have to pretend like this is a shocking event in this race. Which it isn't anymore. Not really.
Oh, and he's being blocked on the outside.
Yeah.
No overtake being made into this fast hairpin. Maybe that's the first time that's happened for quite a while now.
I wonder if we will see some DRS shenanigans at the end of the race. With someone like intentionally letting the other one pass and then re-overtaking. And then the other one not wanting to go past and both of them just going slow. And then maybe Bjarne Olsen taking a little advantage out of that. Because you can see him definitely there appearing in the back now. So that will be quite interesting. I would
Definitely
say.
will.
Now, next time, another round of we go past each other here in the DRS zone. Or will it be? Oh yeah, look at HG Risen really wanting that outside. And he's getting it. Is Bjarne Olsen really can't quite close the gap anymore. He's stuck there in those 1.9 seconds. For like 2 laps now already. And again, Nico going past in the DRS. They just... Yeah, well, they both gain a little time on Bjarne Olsen by just letting each other pass all the time. And when they don't have the DRS, Bjarne Olsen is catching up. So very, very slow progress for the Aston Martin there. As ABC is getting 3 seconds. And Nico can take this quite chilled. Because, well, he doesn't have a time penalty. But H.G. Risen has. And Oli Matthews has gotten a 3-second time penalty as well now. Nico. Again, going for it. If I watch this one, wants to tell me something. And yeah, 5 laps left now. Bernie Olsen still 2 seconds behind those. I think we can check him out here. Oh yeah, the battery is quite low, so we can't really use it much. Which is, let's say, suboptimal. And Aces, do you think Bernie Olsen could be able to catch those two up there? Or is it
Well,
over for
with
him?
5 laps left, we've seen that time go up and down, and it's remained constantly at 2 seconds, and it's still at 2 seconds. I personally think his chances of the win, or at least battling with these two for the win, by the end of the race is very slim. 1.9 is the gap. It has been for quite a while. It's looked like he's had the opportunity to catch up, but he's not really taken them. So my answer is no. I don't see him coming a part of this battle for the lead. Of course, as it stands, he will be P2 because of Harrison's time penalties. But really, if he wants P2, I mean, it's fine. P2, lovely jubbly, especially if you don't have to really work for it. You're just sort of staying back. But Nico as well, it's the same for him. He doesn't really have any pressure on him at the moment to keep this lead, to heavily fight. So I think he's taking it easy, the Aston Martin. I think Nico will be as well, playing no risks, just making sure they get that P1 and the P2, which currently they have in their hands.
Yeah, no DRS pass this time, and I noticed that Nico was quite able to pull like a little gap here to HG Risen, to like up to half a second when they crossed the finish line. Oh, Nico nearly losing it there. Woo! That was
close.
Yeah, that was close. HG Risen really using everything off his track now, just to stay close to Nico, and he is quite successful on that. Way closer than last time, as this race is really getting to a close part, as we can look at Nico nearly losing it once again. And now look.
Oof.
Yeah. Close call, definitely. Has Risen. He's now about to go past for, I don't know how many times. The amount of overtakes in this race is abysmal. And I gotta ask quick to Acid, is racing tools working, or?
My answer to that is no.
Okay, good, because I'm recording sim up telemetry as well. And Nico up into first again. This time we got a DRS pass, so I really got the feeling that Nico is in that position in the race where he can kind of control it. So I think if he wants to really maintain the lead, then he can. He's building gaps now. 0.5 is the gap, and last time we had that 2 laps ago, there wasn't another DRS pass from HV Risen on neither of the DRS straights. So let's see how this turns out this time. And the medium tire is beginning to lose time, as you can see from Bjarne Olsen. Now really building a gap. No chance whatsoever for him to win here, except if HV Risen and Nico touch each other. And there goes Risen into the lead. Okay, my prediction was wrong. Very wrong, actually. But I'm quite sure.
Lose it again, though.
Look at Nico, how much quicker he is here out of this. Already passed before they cross the alternative finish line. Now that is incredible. So the Haas really with the pace advantage now here at the end, though it might not look like it. They go past the parked racing bull. And about to start the second last lap of this evening. It is 5:41 in British time.
Yep.
And Focus gets another 3 seconds. And well, Nico really has the win quite safely. Oh, and Bjarne Olsen really has to fight for, potential second place for Aston, which would be huge. Maybe in the championship, because those are a couple points. Not too much, to be honest, but it is points, and every point is important. And he's just barely a 10th behind Risen's. Oh no, wait, Risen had multiple time penalties, didn't he? He did, yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
Olsen safely into second place actually, so no problem on that end. And they are just fighting about the first place on track, and Mercedes now just pushing the Haas here. That's great. Sniff some diffuser. And there's Phoenix, I believe, is that. About to get lapped. Or about to be lapped. Is that Phoenix? Yes, it is. And he's making way for both of them to pass. Yes, he is. And I think HG Risen was off track there once again. But no time penalty, at least for him. As we go into the final lap of this first round. It was quite thrilling at the beginning, I must say. But then with Bjarne Olsen making a big mistake strategy-wise, he really was out of contention for this lead fight. Except something happens here in this final lap. HG Risen keeping it clean, or is he? Oh. Yeah, he looked at it. He looked at an opportunity, definitely. Might give it another shot now. But I think if they don't do anything stupid, this is a safe win for the Haas. Oh, but Risen really wants to get past here one more time, or is he? Kevin O'Reilly claims the fastest lap, getting that extra point in. And they overlap another
There's contact
one.
there between the
But
cars.
I think it is safe that Nico will be the winner of the first race in Season 8 here in ICR in this comeback. And it is safe now. Nico wins round 1 here in Abu Dhabi. It is a well-deserved win. Bjarne Olsen gets second place on time penalties. BP in the room, the pole sitter, only managed to convert it into a P4. Still, good job. That's good points for the Mercedes team here. I think they will be the team with the most constructors points on the table. Ollie Matthews in the Alpine. Solid one. Solid race. P5 for the Alpine team. He goes over the line. Kevin O'Reilly gets the fastest lap probably, except someone else is pushing more than him, but I don't think it, doesn't look like it. And, well, here's Nico. Actually, locking the brakes and standing. What? Why? Why though? Why is the car? What? The game is 70-10
Run out of fuel
of the day. And well, that it is. With.
Can you go through the instance as well on Race Director?
Yeah, sure.
That'd be helpful.
I always do that. And here it is, the podium. Wow, nice little front flip from Nico there. It's the Polish flag at the top. It's all just red and white flags, actually. And that is the first trophy given in this season, and this is the full result. Lots of time penalties in Abu Dhabi, as Nico had a little stroke on that picture. Lots of warnings. Christ, when is this ending? Here it is. People in the room. The last one to get a time penalty, and this is the full result. Thank you for watching. We will be back on the ICR YouTube channel next Sunday with the second round in... Yeah, we have to keep up this meme with us not knowing the calendar. Las Vegas on 19th January, same time. And on the TCast Media Twitch channel, it is on the Tuesday PRR, TR Elite, and on Saturday PRS. Thank you for watching. Until next time.